So what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So on this video, I basically want to go over how much profit I actually made from the month of November in 2023 selling on Amazon. And just real quick, guys, before we get just straight deep into the video, I do want to say that this video was inspired by a good friend named Corey Gannum. I'm pretty sure some of you have already heard of him and you probably already seen his video. But basically, he went over his I believe his October numbers, just really breaking down every single category, every expense, and just trying to be super authentic with his numbers and really just show you guys what's possible to be made with selling on Amazon, the reality of selling, the actual margins, and just basically everything in between. He is a wholesaler, so take that into consideration. But all in all, if you haven't checked that video out, definitely go check it. It's super informative, super, just breaking it down. And I'll just say, big shout out to him because, considering him to be a huge seller in the space, uh, it takes a lot of balls. It takes a lot of guts to actually break down these numbers to the public and really just, break them down and try to be as authentic as possible. And so, again, this video is inspired by him. I want to do the same thing because there's one thing in the Amazon community that we just desperately need. It's just more, realism, more accuracy with our numbers because people just, talk a lot of stuff that they make this and that. But, they're not making the videos like this where they're just breaking it down for you and really showing you what's going on. All right. So, but without further ado, guys, let's get into it. One thing I do want to mention is that this is a Q4 P&L month number. Okay, so basically, I'm just saying this because my numbers will be higher than compared to other months. So just want to point that out there. Don't want to lie to you guys about anything on this. So, but yeah, just notifying you guys about that. But without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So right here, I got the what do you call it, PDF and whatnot of our statement. I don't know if you guys saw it. It says November 2023. I'm not gonna scroll up because that does show like our company name and whatnot. So just for my safety, I'm not gonna show that. But so yeah, we use QuickBooks with our accountant and whatnot. And so it's basically all the numbers, all the fees, all that good stuff. So let's go right over it. Right. So right here we got income. And other income that can be like Amazon credits and all, just a lot of stuff like that Amazon ends up implementing on their own products. Refunds. So we had about $4,100 in refunds total for the month of November, which is not bad. I mean, I've seen way worse, especially if you're like in the clothing apparel category. And then sales, we had at least 131K with $754.63. Now, guys, I do want to mention something, which is crazy, right? That our month was supposed to be much higher, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you already know at this point. So, the fact that we made this much in revenue monthly, and then our profits at the end, which you can see, but we'll go over that later. It was pretty actually cool. It was exciting. It was overwhelming for sure. But like I said, I'll explain that over. And so yeah, total income after like the refunds and whatnot and all that good stuff, 130K, 268 with 78 cents. So not bad at all. Next, cost of goods sold about 54,000, and then we have the other one. Let's see. I believe this one's different. Yeah, this is that one. And then the seller fees. So we paid about 46,000, basically 47,000 in seller fees. Shipping, this could be anything from shipping LTL shipments. We did a lot of FBM this month, so our expenses for this is pretty high compared to other months for this specific category. So, but yeah, again, it's Q4, FBM, all that good stuff. Total cost of goods sold, $105,000, basically $106,000. So not bad at all. And then factor in all that, our gross profit ended up being $24,544.62. Now, again, this is before the rest of our expenses that we're about to break down, all right? So, I mean, trust me, I wish I made this much. But now scrolling back down. So let's see. Now, here we go at the expenses, all right? This is the nitty gritty, not so fun part that we hate. Big charges and fees. So I believe I have one credit card that gets charged a monthly fee for, I forgot what it was. I think like a transfer or something. I'm not really quite sure, but I do know why that's there though. Car and truck. I did have something get repaired on one of my vehicles, so I ended up using the business card for this. Let me see. Let me make sure some of these lines aren't lining up. Okay. Contractors, that's like VAs and all that. So, about $1,600 monthly that I spend on, my workers. Let's see. Dues and subscriptions. So this is like Discord groups and whatever else I may be using in the business to, help my knowledge, help my network and whatnot. So there's that. Interest paid. So because we had some issues going on around like the last half of November, we did have some cash flow issues. So I did end up paying a bit of interest on one card, and that reflects right here, $424. Uh, just goes to show you guys, shit like this happens. It's bound to happen. If you're not careful with your cash flow, it can happen to you. So just be careful. Job supplies, that's like poly bags, boxes, pallets, it's pretty self-explanatory supplies. Next one, make sure I line them up for you. Legal and professional service, $89. So I use Jeff Schick for as far as legal stuff. So if something happens to my account, I have them on retainer. So $89 monthly for that. And just keep them on there, which I highly advise a lot of you do with someone, doesn't matter who. Next one, accounting. So this is what I pay basically my CPA, monthly to handle my books, handle all that good stuff. Basically doing this P&L for me. So all in all, total legal and professional services $559. Now that's just accounting for these two. So yeah. Now as we go to the next one, meals and entertainment. I ended up buying some food for our preppers, so there's that. Office supplies and software. Not sure why this is separate, to be honest with you guys. Which is weird because you would think it would go in the software tab right here. $736.87. That's how much we pay monthly for our software. So that could range from SellerSnap, Keepa, RevSeller, everything. SmartScale, 2D Workflow. Every single software will be in this expense. And then down here, storage fees. You guys seen my stories on this one. I paid about $1,500 in storage fees for the month of October, and so that reflected on here in November. Parking and tolls. Paid $35.81 for a tollway because one of our suppliers is pretty far and we had to go drive up there, so I ended up putting that on here. Utilities. This is like internet, light, all that good stuff. So, because I work from home, this is all taxable write-off, right? So, yeah. So, total expenses, about $6,877.44. So, our expenses are, that much monthly. And so, net operating income from all that ended up being $17,667.18, guys. Which again, compared to our revenue numbers, that was pretty great. $130,000. Yeah, fantastic. And then other income, cashback rewards, $153.40. So this is just one credit card that pops up on here, which is the Amex Blue, which I kind of hate because then it reflects on income in here. But yeah, we got like $153 from that card, and this is not including a Rakuten check that we got, and not including our other cashback from our other credit cards, which are much higher than this $153. But all in all, our total net income at the end of the day was about $17,820.58, guys. So that's our true profits, our true, just everything for the month of November. And yeah, guys, that's, like I said, our revenue was a bit lower, but the profits were really good. And so that's why I tell you guys, don't believe some of these orange bars, some of these seller board numbers, because at the end of the day, a P&L is going to tell you everything in your business, assuming it's broken down correctly. So, but yeah. And so, and even after I pay myself, I'll probably take out like 5,000-6,000 out of this and then just save the rest for, some of it for taxes. Probably invest some of it into like a Roth IRA or something like that. Basically, at this point I'm finding ways to offset my taxes. So, but that's for a different video. But yeah, guys, all in all, $17,820.58 is what we're looking at for the month of November. I'm glad I made this video because I think a lot of us need to start being more, realistic with what our numbers look. Now, of course, I'm not gonna do this every single month, not every single day and whatnot. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I missed something or if you have any questions regarding a certain expense, and I will do my best to get with you guys. But yeah, hopefully you saw this video and you don't think all of us in the Amazon seller community are bad and trying to scam people, because we're really not. But all in all, guys, peace, and yeah, as always, on to the next one.